Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 048041 May-June session 2024. The duration of this paper is 2 hours 30 minutes. And in this paper, you can use calculator wherever necessary. So let me start. Question number 1. The table shows the areas in kilometer square of the 4 largest rainforests in the world. So this is the table in which the areas are given. Amazon rainforest has the area of 5,500,000 kilometer square. Congo has the area of 2 million kilometer square. Atlantic has 1,315,000 kilometer square. Valdivian has 250,000 kilometer square. It's in the decreasing order. Now they are asking question 1. Find the area of Valdivian rainforest as percentage of the area of Amazon rainforest. So this is a simple question. You need to take the Valdivian rainforest area in the numerator by the Amazon rainforest in the denominator, because they are asking the question to find out as the percentage of the area of Amazon rainforest. So just do this and multiply by 100. You'll get the answer. 250,000 by 5,500,000 into 100 is 4.545. If I take 3 decimals and round it to 2 decimals, it is 4.55%. So this is the answer. Question number 2. Write in the simplest form the ratio of the areas of rainforests. Valdivian is to Atlantic is to Congo. So we have to write these three areas in the ratio form. So Valdivian is 250,000 is to Atlantic is 1,315,000 and last Congo is 2 million. Now whenever you are writing a ratio, you need to divide it with the same number. So if I divide by 1000, all the three zeros will be cancelled out and you will be left with 250 and 1,315 is to 2000. Now when you see these three numbers, you can find out that they are divisible by 5. So if I divide 250 by 5, I get, you need to remember the divisibility rules. There is 5 or 0, so we have to take 5. So 250 by 5 is 50. Then 1,315 divided by 5 is 263. 2000 divided by 5 is 400. Again, when you see these three, you can not have any common factor here because there is 0 and 0 in the last two numbers, and in the between number there is 3. So you cannot find any common factor here. So this will be the simplest form. So this is the ratio for the given question. Question number 3. The Amazon rainforest has 60% of its area in Brazil and 10% of its area in Colombia. 43 1/3% of the remaining area of the rainforest is in Peru. Find the percentage of the Amazon rainforest that is in Brazil, Colombia and Peru. So now we have to find out what is the remaining area, and it's 43 1/3% we need to find. So what remaining area is the 100%. From 100% we need to subtract the sum of these two. Okay, so let me write that percentage of remaining area is 100 minus 60 minus 10. So that will be 100 minus 70, that is 30. So 30% of the remaining area, and 43 1 by 3% of this 30%. So 43 1 by 3, let me write it clearly. 43 1 by 3% of this 30% is in Peru. So I'll find out that. So if I do this, you can do that directly in calculate me. Into 30, wait, let me multiply this with 30. I get 1300. Then you have to divide with 100. So I get 13. So this is 13. Now 13% is the area. This is the area of rainforest in Peru. Now they asked us to find out the percentage of Amazon rainforest in Brazil, Colombia and Peru. So Brazil is 60, Colombia is 10 and Peru we just now we got. So we can add these three. So percentage required is 60 plus 10 plus 13, that is 83. So the answer is 83%. Question number 4. The area of the Amazon rainforest represents 27 by 50 of the total area of rainforest in the world. Calculate the total area of rainforest in the world. Give your answer correct to the nearest 100,000 kilometers. So here they are saying that it is 27 by 50 of total area of rainforest. So let us assume that total area of rainforest in the world be x. So now you can do fraction of a number here, that is fraction of this x is the area of Amazon rainforest, which is 5,500,000 kilometer square. Now transpose method, find out x. So 5,500,000 multiplied by 50 by 27 will be the value of x. Is 10,185, sorry, 1 million, 10 million, sorry, 10,185,185. 10,185,185.185 again, 0.185. So here this number is the area of the world, rainforest, area of the rainforest in the world. Now this can be rounded and we have to write it to the nearest 100,000 kilometers. So 100,000 kilometers need to be rounded till the 100,000 place. So that is equal to, because the 100,000 place is 1 and the next place is 8 more than 5, we can write that one as 2. So 102 and remaining all we can make it 0 because we are rounding. So this is the area 102, that is 10,200,000 kilometer square is the area of the rainforest in the world. Question number 4 is done. Question number 5. In the world, 6.7 hectares of the rainforest are lost every minute. Calculate the total area in hectares of rainforest that is lost in 365 days. Give your answer in standard form. So here this is going to be a very big number, so that's why they are asking us to write the standard form, and we need to find out for 365 days. So 365 days has how many minutes we need to find out. 365 days is equal to how many minutes? 365 days is equal to 365 into 24 hours in a day into 60 minutes per hour. So it is 365 into 24 into 60 minutes in the 365 days. Now we have to multiply this with uh, 60.7 hectares. So area of rainforest lost 60.7. This is for 1 minute. So now we have these many minutes. I'm not calculating because we have to directly put in the calculator, and once and for all we can get the answer. This will save your time. So 60.7 into 365 into 24 into 60 is 31,903,920. 31,903,920 kilometer square of rainforest is lost every year. Now, but they are asking us to write the standard form of this number. Now, standard form will always have a decimal with one place before decimal, that is ones place and a decimal. Then 903,920. When we round, we have to round the place here. So let me round this 1 as 2 because after 1 there is 9. So 3.2 into, now the point is moving to the left. How many digits? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 10 raised to will be 7. 10 raised to 7 kilometer square will be the area in standard form. Sorry, not kilometer square, my bad, it is hectares. So we are finding hectares. So it is 3.2 into 10 raised to 7 hectares. Question number 5 is done. Now A is completed. We are starting B now. The Amazon River has length of 6,440 kilometers. Correct to the nearest 10 kilometer. The Congo River has a length of 4,400 kilometer. Correct to the nearest 100 kilometer. Calculate the upper bound of the difference between the lengths of the Amazon River and the Congo River. Now here we are doing the difference. So we have to take the upper bound of the number from which we are subtracting the bigger number, upper bound of 6440 kilometers, which is half of 10 is 5. So I have to add 6440 plus 5, which is 6445 kilometers. Then we have to take the lower bound of 4400. So lower bound of 4400, we need to take half of 100 because it is nearest to 100 kilometers. Half of 100 is 50. So 4400 plus 50, minus 50. Lower bound should be subtracted, right? So minus 50 is equal to 4350 kilometers. Now upper bound of difference. Upper bound of the difference is equal to 6,445 minus 4,350. Find out. 6,445 minus 4,350 is 2,095. 2,095 kilometers is the upper bound of the difference between these two rivers' lengths. Question number 2a. This is the question from transformation. On the grid, draw the image of one triangle T after a reflection in x-axis. So first one is reflection question. You have to draw the triangle T in reflected in this line, that is x-axis. So it's simple to do. Mark the vertices first. So this vertex is just one box after above the x-axis because it's reflection. Now this vertex is from the x-axis 1, 2, 3. You can count the boxes. 1, 2, third box. So same thing you can do on the other side. 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Same way the other vertex, the last vertex, 1 2 3 from here. So same way 1 2 3. So we can mark that and draw the straight lines. So this is the shape reflected in x-axis. Write the coordinates of all the vertices. So this is 2 and 1. This is 1 3, and this is 5 3. Question number 1 is done. Question 2 now. Triangle T after a translation by the vector -5 -2. We have to translate this shape, same shape, by vector -5 -2. So -5 means we have to go 5 boxes left, and -2 we need to go 2 boxes down. So let us take one of the vertex again. Go 5 boxes left, 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2. So this will be the first vertex. Then the other vertex will take, again do the same thing, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2. And depending on the shape you can write, make the third third vertex by looking at this. After this vertex there are 1 2 3 4 boxes in a straight line. So 1 2 3 4 here. So the third vertex will be here. So draw the lines, straight lines, join them and make the triangle. Now write the vertices of the coordinates of these vertices. So this is -3 and -3, -3 -3. Then this one is 0 -5, and this one is -4 -5. This is second question done. Now third question, triangle T after the enlargement by scale factor -1/2 with center -1 1. Now enlargement question, and it is negative scale factor, so it should be the opposite other side of the center. So first let me mark the center here. -1 1 is the center, so this is the center, -1 1. Now here we have to check now the vertices how they are from this center, and we have to go half of it, half. So let me check this vertex first. So it is 1 2 and 1 2 3. 2 boxes down, 3 boxes right. So you have to do the quite opposite here. 2 boxes, oh sorry, half of it will be, half of 2 is 1. So 1 box up and 1.5 box left. So the vertex is this. Same way we'll check the other vertex. It is 1 2 3 4 boxes down and 1 2 box right. So same way you'll go 1 2 3. Let me do once again, 1 2 3. No, it's half of 4. So half of 4 is 1 2 and 1. So the other vertex is this. Next, this vertex, the last vertex, this one, check that also. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that means 2 and 3 we should go. 2 1 2, then 1 2 3. The vertex is here. Now join them. Yes. Now write the coordinates of all the vertices. So this is my 3, not 3, -2 3, -2 3, then -4 3, and this is half of -2 and -3. So it should be minus 2.5 and 2. Minus 2.5 and 2. This is the answer. Question number 2A is done. Question number B. Into a shape P is enlarged by scale factor 3 to give shape Q. Shape Q is then enlarged by scale factor 2 by 5 to give shape R. The area of the shape P is 10 centimeters square. Calculate the area of the shape R. So whenever the shape is enlarged by a scale factor, the area of that, like when you are considered, like when you are talking about the area, you have to make the square of these scale factors and multiply with the given area. So let us do that. First of all, P is enlarged with 3. So that means you have to multiply with 3 square. And then you get Q. Again, this should be multiplied by 2 by 5, the scale factor, which is also again squared because it is area. Then you get R. So take the area of P, which is 10 into 3 square into 2 by 5 whole square. Find out 10 into 2 square, sorry, 3 square, 3 square into 2 by 5, 2 by 5 square, 14.4. So 14.4 centimeter square will be the area of the shape R. This is done. Question number B is done. Question number 3. A. C is equal to 1/4 of xy square. Find C when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 8. It's a straight question. You need to substitute the values of x and y. So C is equal to 1 by 4 into x is 5 into y is 8 and it is square. So 1 by 4 into 5 into 64. Just do that. 1 by 4, 1 by 4 into 5 into 64, 80. That is equal to 80. Question 2. Find the positive value of y when c is equal to 15 and x is equal to 2.4. Now, when we have been given this equation here, you have to find the value of y in that equation, positive value, and c and x values are given to us. So just put those values. C is 15. 15 is equal to 1 by 4 into x is also given 2.4 into y is not given, so y as it is. Using the transposing method, keeping y square on the one side of the equation, you need to bring all the other numbers to the other side of the equation. So it's 4 divided and not 4 divided, sorry, 2.4 will be divided because it's multiplying on the one side. The other side it will be divided and 4 will be multiplied. So just take that. And okay, let me put the y directly. We need y only. So square root of 15 into 4 by 2.4. Put that directly into the calculator. 15 into 4 by 2.4 is 5. So here actually when you find the square root, you get plus or minus 5. So they are asking us the positive value, so we have to take the positive one, that is 5. Question number B. Write a single fraction in its simplest form. So here the fractions are given with algebraic expressions. You have to make it as a one fraction. So take the denominators. 4 by x minus 1 minus 3 by 2x plus 5, which is equal to, you have to multiply the denominators to get the LCM of denominators, and then numerators has to be multiplied with the other denominators like this. 4 multiplied by 2x plus 5, 3 multiplied by x minus 1. Continue. 4 into 2x is 8x, 4 into 5 is 20, minus 3 into x is minus 3x, minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 1, plus 3, sorry, plus 3. Then x into 2x, you need to multiply these expressions one by one, x into 2x, x into 5. So it is 2x square plus 5x. Then negative 1 into minus 2x will be minus 2x. And then negative 1 into plus 5 is minus 5. Add the like terms. 8 minus 3x is 5x in the numerator, plus 20 plus 3 is 23 by 2x square. It's only one term of x square. 5 and 2 have x, so 5 minus 2 is plus 3 x and minus 5. So this is the answer. 5x plus 23 by 2x square plus 3x minus 5. So this is question number C. Expand and simplify. So we have been given two expressions. One is squared. So write first one as it is and expand the second one. So 2x plus 3 into 4 minus x is a minus b whole square form. So a minus b whole square is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. This is the identity. Using this identity we can square that. 4 square minus 2 into 4 into x plus x square. This is the identity. Then simplify that which is expanded. Keep 2x plus 3 as it is. 4 square is 16 minus 2 into 4 into x is 8x minus 8x plus x square. Now we need to multiply these two, like the first term multiplied by all the three terms here, then second term multiplied by all the three terms. So 2x into 16 is 2 into 16 is 32x. Then 2x into minus 8x is minus 16x square. Then 2x into x square is 2x cube. Next 3 into 16, 3 into 16 is 48. Then 3 into minus 8 is minus 24x. 3 into x square is 3x square. Now add the like terms, keeping the highest degree first, that is 2x cube is only one term here with x cube term. Then x square terms can be added or subtracted according to the signs. So minus 16x square plus 3x square will be minus 13x square. Then 32x minus 24. 32 minus 24 is 8 and that is plus 8x. 48 is the constant here, so 48 as it is. So this is the answer. Expand and simplify. So this is the answer for the given question. 2x cube minus 13x square plus 8x plus 48. Question number D. Simplify y raised to 8 by 16 x raised to 16 whole raised to minus 3 by 4. Minus 3 by 4. So here we need to use the laws of indices. So here y raised to let me distribute this power to both the powers, numerator and denominator. 4 raised to 8 into, or before we'll write as power only, 5 raised to 8 whole raised to minus 3 by 4 by 16x raised to 16 whole raised to minus 3 by 4. because we know that a by b whole raised to m will be a raised to m by b raised to m. This is the law of index. Then next, this is now we have to see that how what is it this in the form of a raised to m whole raised to n, that will be a raised to m into n. So the powers will be multiplied. So 5 raised to 8 into minus 3 by 4 by y raised to, sorry, not 5 raised to, y raised to 16 x raised to 16 into, that means this is 16 and x raised to 16. So 16 raised to minus 3 by 4 separately let us write, or we can write this 16 as 2 raised to 4. In the next step we can write it as 2 raised to 4 into x raised to 16 whole raised to minus 3 by 4. Next step we will multiply again, y raised to 8 into minus 3 by 4, 4 times 2 is cancelled here, 2 raised to 4 into minus 3 by 4 into x raised to 16 into minus 3 by 4. 4 4 cancelled, 4 into 4 is 16. Now we have left with the y raised to minus 6, that is 2 into minus 3 is minus 6, then 2 raised to minus 3 and x raised to 4 3s are 12, minus 12, x raised to minus 12. Okay, now to remove these negative signs we can bring them, like you can write the positive powers by bringing them into numerator and denominator respectively. So y can be written in denominator, 2 and x can be written in the numerator. So 2 cube x raised to 12 by y raised to 6 will be the answer. So the answer is, and you can write 2 cube as 8. So 8 into x raised to 12 by y raised to 6. 8 x raised to 12 by y raised to 6. This is the answer. Question number 4. Jianyu records the time in seconds that some cars take to travel 195 meters. The box and whisker plot shows this information. So this is the plot given here. The cars are traveling 195 meters and these are the number of seconds given on this horizontal line. So time in seconds is also mentioned here. Question number 1, find median time. So median time will be this line. Find out how much it is, because now each number has a gap of 5 small boxes, so each box is 0.2, because after next number is the 5, after 5 6, 6 after 6 7, so in between those decimals are being taken. So this line is 9.2 and that is between 4 and 2, so that is 9.3. So this is 9.3. The median is 9.3 seconds. Question number 2, find the interquartile range. So interquartile range will be Q3 minus Q1. So what is Q3? Q3 is this 11.3 and Q1 is 8.2. 8.2, 11.3. Subtract 11.3 minus 8.2. You get 11.3 is wrong. It is, sorry, 11.2, 3 and 6. So 11.6 it is. Mistake. 11.6 minus 8.2 will be 3.4. 3.4 seconds is the interquartile range. Now question number 3, find the difference between the average speed of the fastest car and the average speed of the slowest car. Give your answer in kilometers per hour. So before starting this question, you have to see that the length, the distance is given in meters and the time is in seconds. So we get the speed in meters per second, but we have to change it into kilometers per hour. So now let us see which is the fastest car and the slowest car. How to see that? Now the least time taken is 6 minutes. sorry, 6 seconds, and the highest, the most time taken is 13. So this will be the fastest and this will be the slowest. Distance by time, distance is same, time is different. 195 by 6 will be the fastest, 195 by 13 will be the slowest. So we'll take those and find the answer. Yeah, the fastest average speed is 195 by 6 into 3600 by 1000. Why? Because if you want to convert the seconds into hours, you have to divide 6 by 3600 and divide 195 by 1000 to make it into kilometers. So when you bring it to the numerator, you will be having this kind of multiplication. And the slowest average speed 195 by 13 into 3600 by 1000. Find, since they have asked the difference between, so we have to subtract it. 195 by 6 into 3600 by 1000 minus 195 by 13 into 3600 by 1000. 195 by 6 multiplied by 3600 by 1000 minus 195 by 13 into 3600 by 1000 is equal to 63. So 63 kilometers per hour is the difference between the average speed of fastest and the average speed of slowest car. Question number B. Matilda records the distances that 80 different cars can travel with a full tank of fuel. The table shows this information. So this is the table here. Distances in D kilometers. Distance 250 to 300 is 7 cars. 300 to 400 13 cars. 400 to 420 kilometers is 19 cars. 420 to 450 is 21 cars, and 450 to 500 is 20 cars. Write down the class interval that contains question number 1, the median. So which is the median? First of all, we have to find out the observation. 80 by 2 will be 40. So 40th observation lies in which class interval? So we have to see the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency will be, this is 7, then 7 plus 13, that is 20, and 20 plus 19, that is plus 20 plus 19, 20 plus 19, 39. Then still 40th observation is not there. Next, 39 plus 21 will be 60. So the 40th observation lies in this class, 420 to 450. So write down that. Question number 1 is done. Question 2, calculate an estimate of the mean. For estimate of the mean, we need to find the mid value of the class intervals, that is x value. 250 plus 300 by 2. Find out directly in the calculator. Divided by 2, 275. Next, 300 plus 400, that is 700 by 2, 350. Then 400 plus 420 is 820. 820 divided by 2, 410. Next 420 plus 450 divided by 2, 435. Next 400 plus 500, 450 plus 500 is 950 divided by 2, 475. So mean will be 7 into 275 plus 13 into 350 plus 19 into 410 plus 21 into 435 plus 20 into 475 by total, that is 80. Can do it. 7 into 275 plus 13 into 350 plus 19 into 410 plus 21 into 435 plus 20 into 475. 20 into 475 by 80 is equal to 411.25 kilometers. Question number B1, 2 is done. Now 3. Question number B3. A histogram is drawn to show the information in the table. The height of the bar for the interval 250 to 300 is 2.8. Calculate the height of the bar for each of the following intervals. So first of all, let us find out the frequency density of the first class. Frequency density of first class is 7 divided by the class size is 50 here. When you see this class, it is 50. So 7 divided by 50 is 7 divided by 50 is equal to 0.14. So let me write the frequency densities for each class one by one. 0.14 is the frequency density. Next class is 13 divided by 300 to 400 will be 100. So 0.13, 0.13. Then 19 divided by 400 to 420 will be 20. 19 divided by 20 is 0.95. Then the next class is 21 divided by the class size is 30. See, the class size is 420 to 450, so it is 30. So 21 divided by 30 is 0.7. 0.7. Next, the class size is 50. So 20 divided by 50 is 0.4. Now we got all the frequency densities of all the classes. Then now we'll find out what will be the height of the bars here, because first bar, the first class interval and its height of the bar is given to us. So that means 0.14 is shown on the histogram as 2.7 centimeters. So let me find out the number which is multiplied to 0.14 into, suppose any x is 2.8. So that means x will be 2.8 by 0.14. Find out. 2.8 divided by 0.14 is 20. So that means 20 is multiplied to all these frequency densities to find the height. So let us do that. 0.13 into 20, 2.6. So this is 2.6. 0.95 into 20 is 19. It's 19 here. 300 to 400 and 400 to 420, 420 to 450. We want up to only 420 to 450. 420 to 450. So 0.13 into 0.95 into and 0.7 into and 0.4 into. So 0.7 into, let us find out, 0.7 into 20, 14. These are the heights of the bars in the histogram. Next question. This is done. Question 3 is done. Question 4. Two of the 80 cars are chosen at random. Find the probability that if with a full tank of fuel, one of the cars can travel more than 450 kilometers and other car can travel not more than 300 kilometers. So here they are asking the probability of the car which is a full tank here. So all the cars are full tank. One of the cars can travel more than 450 kilometers. So how many cars are traveling more than 450 kilometers? You have to see in the table here. That is 20. And the other car should be not more than 300. So that means only 7. Because the second class it is 300 to 400. So not more than 300 are 7. So 7 out of 80, 20 out of 80. But if the first car is more than 450, it will be 20 by 80, and the second car is not more than 300 is 7 by 79. This is one of the probability. Then or it can be like the first car will be the not more than 300 and the next car will be more than 450 kilometers. So you can just take 2 into 20 into 7 by 80 into 79, you will get the answer. 2 into 20 into 7 by 80 into 79. 7 by 158. This is the probability. That's it. Question number 5. A. P is a 0.17. Q is a 0.55. 5 minus 5. P is 17. Q is 5 minus 5. Let me write here. 1, 7, 5 minus 5. Question number 1. Find PQ. Vector PQ. So before finding PQ, let us write what is OP and OQ. OP is 17 and OQ is 5 minus 5. And to get PQ, we will have to do, okay, let me show you on the diagram. This is PQ, and if I draw OP, this is OP, this is OQ. So OQ is O to Q, OP is O to P, and PQ will be free from P to Q. So to go from P to Q, we have to go the negative way, that is PO and OP, OQ. PO plus OQ. Now PO is the reverse of OP, so it will become minus OP plus OQ. So that means this is indirectly OQ minus OP. So PQ is OQ sorry, OQ minus OP. That will be OQ is 5 minus 5 and OP is 1, 7. Now subtract 5 minus 1 and minus 5 minus 7. We get 4 minus 12. This is the answer. Question number 2. Show that OP, magnitude of OP is equal to OQ. So now you know that. So OP, magnitude of OP will be, magnitude of OP is square root of 1 square plus 5 square, because we know that P is 1 and 7. Okay, not 5 square, 7 square. So 1 square plus 7 square, which is square root of 1 plus 49, which is root 50. And then magnitude of OQ will be square root of 5 square plus minus 5 whole square, which will be root of 25 plus 25, which is root 50. So both values we got same. Therefore, magnitude of OP, vector OP is equal to magnitude of vector OQ. This is done. Question number 3. PQ is a chord of a circle with center O. Calculate the circumference of this circle. Now we have given that PQ is a chord of a circle with center O. Now this is chord of the circle and the center is O. So that means OP is the radius, right? And OQ is also radius. Now we have already seen that their magnitudes are same. So the radius is root 50 here. Now finding the circumference is very easy. So we will write that OP, magnitude of OP is equal to magnitude of OQ is equal to radius, because O is the center. Now circumference is equal to 2 pi r, 2 pi r, 2 into pi into root 50. Find out. 2 into pi into root 50, 44.428. We don't have any units here, so you can round to 2 decimal places and write, or you can round to the 1 decimal place, 4.4. That's it. Now question number 4. PQ is the diameter of a different circle with center R. Find the coordinates of R. Now PQ is a line here, line segment, or the line which is PQ here, and it is the diameter they are saying. So, and R is the center of the diameter of the different circle with center R. So when PQ is diameter, then R will be the center. So center will be the midpoint of PQ. So write down midpoint of PQ. Midpoint of PQ can be found out by doing 1 plus 5 by 2 and 7 plus minus 5 by 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 by 2, and 7 minus 5 is 2, 2 by 2. We get 3 and 1. So the answer is 3 and 1. Question number 5. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of PQ. Give your answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So the perpendicular bisector of PQ, we have to find the equation. So first of all, let us find out the gradient of the given line, which is PQ. Gradient of PQ will be using the rule y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We know that p is 1 and 7 and q is 5 and minus 5. So taking this minus 5 minus 7 by 5 minus 1, we get minus 12 by 4, which is minus 3. This is the gradient of PQ. Now the gradient of perpendicular bisector of PQ will be the reciprocal, and the um, negative becomes positive and positive becomes negative. So now already the gradient is negative. So the gradient of the perpendicular bisector will be positive and reciprocal. Gradient of the perpendicular bisector of PQ is PQ 1 by 3. Now we know the gradient and we know the point from which it is passing. Just now we have found out the midpoint, which is 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is the midpoint. So now this perpendicular bisector passes through this midpoint. So we know the gradient and the point through which it is passing. So this passes through the midpoint 3 and 1. So using the rule y minus y1 into m into x minus x1, where x1 y1 is the point through which the line passes and m is the gradient. So use this y minus 1 into is equal to 1 by 3 into x minus 3. Simplify it. Y, keeping y on the right left hand side, bring 1 onto the right hand side. This gives you y is equal to x minus 3 by 3 plus 1. Again y is equal to x minus 3 plus 3. If I take the LCM of 1 by 1 here, I get plus 3 and the whole comes with the denominator 3. So plus 3 minus 3 gets cancelled. You are left with x by 3, which can be written as y is equal to 1 by 3x. So 1 by 3x is the answer. Question number B. Question number B is the position vector of A is A, the position vector of B is small b. Small a and small b are the vectors given here. M is the not midpoint. M is a point on AB such that AM is to MB is 2 is to 3. Find in terms of A and B the position vector of M. Give your answer in its simplest form. So now here in this diagram, in this question, we need to draw the diagram. Let me draw AB first. So this is A, this is B. Then let me draw the origin. So this is O. And let me mark the point M. Now this is 2 is to 3. This is M. So now we need to find out the position vector of M. Position vector of M. OM. So for OM we need to first, OM means we can do OA plus AM. OA plus AM. Okay. Let me write that first. OM is equal to OA plus AM. Now we don't know what is AM. We know what is OA. OA is A, OB is B. Now to find out AM, we should know what is AB first. So AB is how much? Again, AB is equal to OB minus OA, that is B minus A. Now using this AB, we can find out AM. Now AM is the 2 by 5 part of this line, because it is 2 parts and this is 3 parts and altogether it is 5 parts. So AM will be 2/5 of AM, AB, sorry. So this will be 2 by 5 into B minus A. Now we got AM. Using this we can find out OM now. OM is equal to OA is A plus 2 by 5 into B minus A. Taking the LCM of denominators, 5A plus 2 into B minus A will be 2B minus 2A by 5. That will be is equal to 5A minus 2A, that is 3A. Like terms, 3A plus 2B by 5. 3 by 5 into vector A plus 2 by 5 into vector B will be the position vector of OM. This is the answer. Question number 6. The diagram shows positions of two lighthouses A and B. These are the two lighthouses, and a boat C. This is boat C, and a harbor H. Harbor H. C is due east of B. So C is exactly in the same line, you can say horizontal line towards east. So that this will confirm that the north line and this line which is horizontal has 90 degrees. If I draw a north line here, which is also required here, if I draw a north line like this, you will be having an angle of 90 degrees here, because B is due C is due east to B. That means it's a straight horizontal line making a 90-degree angle with the north line. Now first question asks these: find the bearing of the harbor from boat C. The bearing of harbor from boat C will be this angle. Then now if I extend this north line downwards, this complete angle to this line will be 180 degrees. This is 180 degrees, this angle. It's a straight angle. Now remaining this angle we need to find out to get the bearing of the harbor from boat C. So now when you see the other side of the this complete line, straight line, which is north line, I have extended. So this is 90 and this is 25, and this will be 180 minus 90 plus 25. Find out 180 minus 90 plus 25. 65. This is 65 degrees. So now what is the bearing? It's 180 plus 65, which is 45. 180 plus 65 is how much? Check. 180 plus 65, 245. So 245 is the bearing. Question number 1, sorry, A is done. Now question number B. B has two questions here. Show that angle CBF is equal to 100 degrees. We need to show that angle CBF. Now where is CBF? This. This we need to show that it is 100 degrees. So now when you take this triangle HBC, this triangle, you know two angles, third angle finding is simple. So subtract 180 in triangle CBF, in triangle CBH, 180 minus 55 plus 25 is equal to angle HBC. 180 minus 55 plus 25 is 100. So that means angle CBH. Angle CBH. Okay, let me write here also angle CBH. CBH is equal to 100 degrees. Question number B1 is done. Now B2. Show that BH is equal to 13.7 kilometers correct to one decimal place. Where is BH? BH is this line. This we need to show that it is 13.7. So let us take the sine of this angle by this side, and sine of this angle, sine of this angle and this side. Okay, so using the sine rule here, let us find out sine of 100 by the given side here is 32 kilometers is equal to sine 25. We need to find out the side BH. So write down BH. Cross multiply sine 100 multiplied by BH is equal to sine 25 into 32. Keeping BH onto the left hand side, bring sine 100 onto the right hand side, so it gets divided. Use the calculator here. Sine 25 into 32 by sine 100, 13.732. If I round it to one decimal place, it is 13.7 kilometers. Hence we have shown. Question number C. Calculate the bearing of A from B. Let us see the diagram once again. Calculate the bearing of A from C is this angle. So we know this is 90 degrees, this is 100 degrees, and we need to find this angle. Then we will come to know what is the bearing of angle bearing of lighthouse A from lighthouse B. So now in this triangle ABH, we know this side, and we know the third side also. Using the cos rule, we can find out this angle. So which cos rule we'll find out? Yeah, we'll write down. Sorry, a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc into cos A. So now when you transpose this, you get cos A as, you can flip the equation and bring all the things onto the right hand side. You get this. Okay, so now finding cos of, to find the angle, what we'll have to do? A will be equal to cos inverse of a square minus b square minus c square by minus 2bc. So here the angle we are finding out is the angle between these two sides. This 11 kilometers and 13.7 kilometers. Okay, so that will be BC, and the other side will be A. Cos inverse of what is A? A is 14. So 14 square minus 11 square minus 13.7 square by minus 2 into 11 into 13.7. Put this in the calculator. Cos inverse 14 square minus 11 square minus 13.7 square by minus 2 into 11 into 13.7. 68.044. 68.044. This is angle ABH. Now we need the bearing. Bearing of A from B is equal to 90 plus 100 plus this angle which we got just now. So just add that. Plus 190 if I do, I get 258.044. So round it to the whole number, you get 258 because they did not give us to round to any decimal place here. So question number C is completed. Question number D. At 1 p.m. boat C sails 32 kilometers directly to the harbor at a speed of 10 knots. Question 1. Calculate the time when boat C arrives at the harbor. Give this time corrected to the nearest minute and 1 knot value is given to us. 1 knot is 1.852 kilometers per hour. So here we know the speed and we know the distance. So speed is equal to distance by time. Find out time by using this, you get distance by speed. So you can use this distance, that is 32 kilometers, and the speed is 10 knots, but knots we can't use here, we have to use kilometers per hour, which is given here as 1.852 1 knot. So 10 knots will be, just move this one decimal to the right side because 10 multiplied by any number you can do that. So 18.52. Find out. 32 by 18.52 is 1.7278. Now this 1.7278 is in hours. We need to know that in hours and minutes because we have to round it to the nearest minute. Fine. So just press this button, the minutes and seconds button here. You will know the hours, minutes and seconds here. See, 40.30 seconds. 1 hour 43 minutes 40.30 seconds. Okay, write down that. 1 hour 43 1 hour 43 minutes 40.30 seconds. So after 1 p.m. if this duration is taken, it will be 2 p.m. because 1 hour is passed, and 43 will be rounded to 44, 2:44 p.m. or it can be written as 14:44. So any answer you can write here. 2:44 p.m. will be, the boat will be arriving at the harbor. Now question 1 is already done. This is done. Question number D2. Calculate the distance of the boat C to the harbor when boat C is at the shortest distance from lighthouse B. So let us go to the diagram again. Yeah, we need to find out that what is the distance between boat C to the harbor when the boat C is at the shortest distance from B. So for that we need to draw a perpendicular line from B to CH, like this. Now this is a perpendicular line, this is the shortest distance. That means from B to C, the perpendicular line will be the shortest distance, and we need to find out the distance which is from C to H. So this is that. So for that, now we have a right triangle here. BCH is a right triangle, and there is an angle, and we have a side here which is the adjacent side. And no, sorry, this is the hypotenuse, because it's 90 degrees. The opposite of this will be the hypotenuse. The opposite of right angle will be the hypotenuse. So 13.7 is the hypotenuse. We need to find the adjacent side, this one. Adjacent side, let us take it as x. So let us go to the question again. We'll write the triangle BCH is a right triangle so cos 55 will be adjacent side, which is x, by 13.7. So you can find out x by doing cos 55 multiplied by 13.7. Cos 55 multiplied by 13.7 is 7.857. 7.857 kilometers. Round to the two decimal places, or you can just round to one decimal place. So it will be 7.86 kilometers. This is done. Next question, question number 7. The diagram, question number 7a. The diagram shows a box in the shape of a cuboid. This is the diagram, which is the shape of a cuboid. The box is open at top. So this top is open. Work out the surface area of the inside of the open box. So whether it is outside or inside, the surface area will be same. So but this is open, so this rectangle must be eliminated. I mean, you have to subtract the area of that rectangle. So first of all, surface area, that is total surface area, let us take. Total surface area of the cuboid will be 2 multiplied by length into width plus width into height plus length into height. So the total surface area of the box is 2 into length into width, that is 70 into 30, plus width into height, that is 30 into 40, plus length into height, that is 70 into 40. Then subtract length into width. So that length is 70 into 30. Length into width, that is the area of this rectangle, you have to subtract 70 into 30. You can do this directly in calculator. 2 into 70 into 30 plus 30 into 40, 40 plus 70 into 40. Close the bracket, subtract 70 into 30. So 10,100. 10,100 centimeter square will be the total surface area of this open box. So just write that as the answer. Question number 2. Cylinders with height 20 centimeters and diameter 15 centimeters are placed in the box. Work out the maximum number of these cylinders that can completely fit inside the box. Now we need to find out how many such cylinders can be fit in this box. So let us go to the box once again. So now the diameter of the cylinder is given and the height is given. So diameter, if suppose it is 15 and height is 20, so that means you will have in height wise you can put two such cylinders, because 20 and 20 40, and in the width you can put two more cylinders like this, where width wise two cylinders like this can be fit. So now altogether there are four cylinders like this. Now these diameter is 15 15, sorry, diameter is 15 15. So in like that, if you take 1 2 3 4, so this becomes 60 and the 10 centimeter will be left because it's total 70. So you can accommodate like this: 1 2 3 4 lengthwise. So 1 2 3 4, 4 times 4 will be 16 cylinders. So 16 cylinders can completely fit inside this box. So you can write here width is 30 centimeters, so 2 into 15. Then height is 40 centimeters, so 2 into 20, which becomes 4. And then now length is 70 centimeters, so the diameter multiplied by 4 will be 60. So you can take 4 into 2 into 2, that is 16 cylinders. The answer is 16. Question number B. A solid bronze cone has a mass 750 grams. The density of the bronze is 8.9 grams per centimeter cube. The ratio radius of cone is to height of the cone is 1 is to 3. Show that the radius of the cone is 2.99 centimeters. Correct to three significant figures, and the formula for density is given. Density is equal to mass divided by volume. The volume V of a cone with radius r and height h is V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So take the formula first. Density is equal to mass by volume. For this, volume will be mass by density. So volume of cone will be volume of the solid bronze cone is equal to mass by density, that is 8.9. 750 divided by 8.9 is equal to 84.269. 84.27 I'll take, that is centimeter cube. Now this volume should be taken and use this formula to find R here. So take the formula: 1 by 3 pi into R square into H is, okay, we have to find out the ratio. Take this ratio here, this one. So if ratio of radius is to height is 1 is to 3, then if r is equal to x, then h will be 3x. So now take that in the formula: 1 by 3 pi into x square into 3x is equal to 84.27. Transpose method: x square and x is multiplied, we get x cube. 3 pi and 3 will be taken to the right hand side. So x will be cube root of 84.27 into 3 by 3 into 5. Take this formula in the calculator. Not formula, sorry, the calculation you can take into the calculator. Cube root of 84.27 into 3 by 5 into 3. Or you can cancel out 3 also. 2.993. So we got the answer. Centimeters. Question number B1 is done. Question number B. Question number 2. Calculate the total surface area of the cone. The curved surface area A of a cone with radius R and slant height L is A is equal to pi RL. Now we know the height of the cone. The height is 3 into 2.99 and radius is 2.99 centimeters. Now we'll find out the slant height. L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. Substitute the values. 3 into 2.99 will be 8.97. So write down this 8.97 centimeter. Now h square is 8.97 square plus, wait, let me take the square root, I forgot that. 8.97 square plus 2.99 square, 9.455. So let us take 46 centimeters. Now total surface area of the cone formula is pi r into r plus L. R plus L, yes. I can show you the derivation here. Like, now we know that the curved surface area is pi RL and the base is a circle, so it is pi r square. So when you add it, you get pi r into, take pi r common, so you will get r plus L in the bracket. So that is pi into 2.99 into 2.99 plus 9.46. Find out. Pi into 2.99, open the brackets, 2.99 plus 9.46, close the bracket. So the answer is 116.947. 116.947 centimeter square. Round it to 2 decimal places, 95. So 116.95 will be the answer. Question number 8. On the axis, sketch the graph of y is equal to x square plus 7x minus 18. On your sketch, write the values where the graph meets the x-axis and the y-axis. So let us take this equation, x square plus 7x minus 18, and find the factors of this expression. So x square plus 7x minus 18, split the middle term using factorization method. So 2x plus 2x minus 2x we need to take, minus 2x plus 9x, because minus 9 minus 2 plus 9 is 7, and minus 2 into 9 is minus 18. So use that method and find out. X is common in first two terms, you'll get x minus 2 in brackets, and 9 common in second last two terms, you get again x minus 2 in brackets. So x minus 2 into x plus 9 are the factors. So when minus 2 is 0, x will be 2, x plus 9 is equal to 0, x will be minus 9. Then taking these two values, try to mark those two values accordingly on the graph. Use your rulers and take equal distances and mark them like this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, then next will be 10, like that. 2, 4, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, and minus 10 will be the number. Now try to draw the graph. Yeah, this will be the graph. Now you see that the y-intercept is minus 18. When you see the expression here, it is minus 18. So your this marking should be minus 18. Okay, so minus 18. So you can take 6 and 12. Minus 6 minus 12. Same way, 6, 12, 18, something like this you can write. Okay, so this is the way you can draw the graph and show the markings here. Then question number, next question B, find the derivative of y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 28. So we have to find the derivative. So for derivative you have to follow the rule of derivative. Dy by dx is equal to power multiplied by x and subtract 1 from the power, and same thing 3 multiplied by 1 into 1 is the power of x here, so 1 minus 1. 28 is not having any variable, so we cannot take it. So 2 into x minus 3 will be the derivative here. Question number 2 is the 1 is done. 2 now. Find the coordinates of the turning point of y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 28. Now to find the turning points, we need to take the dy by dx as 0. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. We get x is equal to 3 by 2, which is 1.5. So the turning point will be, now when y is x is equal to 1.5, y will be equal to 1.5 whole square minus 3 into 1.5 minus 28. Find out 1.5 square minus 3 into 1.5 minus 28 is minus 30.25. So this will be the turning point where x is 1.5 and y is 30.25. Question number B, 1, 2 is done. Now C. The line y is equal to 5 minus 2x intersects the graph of y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 28 at point P and Q. Find the coordinates of P and Q. You must show all your working and give your answers corrected to 2 decimal places. So now they gave us a line and they gave us a graph, and both are y, so you can equate them. 5 minus 2x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 28. Taking all the terms to the left hand side and equate with 0 and make a quadratic equation. Minus 2x, sorry, this will be plus and plus, sorry. Then minus 2x plus 3x is x, minus x square as it is, plus x. 5 plus 28 is 33. 33. Now, because the first term has negative sign, you can change it into positive by multiplying with negative sign. You get all the negative and this as positive, the first term. Using the quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a formula. Here b is minus 1, so minus 1 is minus of minus 1 plus or minus square root of b square is minus 1 whole square minus 4ac, 4 into 1 into minus 33 by 2 into 1. Find out using calculator. Minus of minus 1 plus square root of b square minus 4 into 1 into negative 33, 4ac by 2a, 2 into a is 1. So the answer is 6.266. 6.266 is x value when I have taken plus. Now when I want to take it as minus, if I take minus, I get minus 5.266. These are the values of x now. Using these values, now find the value of y. So when x is 6.266, y will be 5 minus 2x. So 5 minus 2 into 6.266. 5 minus 2 into 2 point, not 2 point, 6.266 minus 7.532, minus 7.532 is the value of y. Then when x is minus 5.266, y value will be 5 minus 2 into minus 5.266. So 5 minus 2 into negative 5.266, 15.532. 15.532. That's it. Now you can round to 2 decimal places and write the values here. So x is 6.27, y is minus 7.53, and if x is minus 5.27 and y is 15.53. Question number 9. F of x is equal to 4x plus 1, g of x is equal to 6 minus 2x, h of x is equal to 3 raised to x minus 2. A. Find f of 3, g of f of 3. So f of 3 is just substituting the value of x as 3 in f of x. So 4 into 3 plus 1 is 12 plus 1, that is 13. This is 13. Question number 2, g of f of x is g into g naught into g f of 3 is 13, So g of 13 we can take directly. Take this value which you already got in question number 1. So g13 will be 6 minus 2 into 13. That is 6 minus 26 is minus 20. This is the answer for 2. Question number B. Find g inverse of x. So whenever inverse is asked, you can take y as the given function. Then flip the equation. You can flip it like this. And keeping x term onto the left hand side, bring all the terms to the right hand side. You get y minus 6 minus 2. This will be 6 minus y by 2. So therefore f is g inverse of x will be instead of y, write x. That's it. 6 minus x by 2. Question number C. Question number C. Find x when f of x is equal to g of 2x minus 7. So f of x is 4x plus 1 and g of 2x minus 7 will be 6 minus 7 into, not 7 into, sorry, 2 into, because it is 6 minus 2x, so 2 into 2x minus 7. Simplify to find x. 6 minus 2 into 2x is minus 4x plus 14. Bring all the x terms to the left hand side. Constant onto the right hand side. You get 8x as 19. So this is x is equal to 19 by 8. Find out 19 divided by 8 is 2.375. 2.375. This is the answer. Question number D and E. Find the value of h of 2. So what is h of x given to us here? H of x is 3 raised to x minus 2. H of x is equal to 3 raised to x minus 2. So h of 2 will be 3 raised to 2 minus 2. That is 3 raised to 0, which is 1. Now we need to find h of 2. We already got h of 2 as 1. So h of 1 will be 3 raised to 1 minus 2. That is 3 raised to minus 1, which is 1 by 3. So answer is 1 by 3. Question number E. Find x when h inverse of x is 10. Now h inverse of x is 10. And if you want to remove this inverse, you need to take h of h inverse of x is equal to taking h function on both sides of equation. The h inverse will be cancelled and x will be left out, and h of 10 will be 3 raised to 10 minus 2, that is 3 raised to 8. So what is 3 raised to 8? Find out. 3 raised to 8. 6561. 6561. 6561 is the value of x. That's all, students. This is the last question. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching till end. Please do subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.